feeling that familiar flutter of anticipation on payday, only to realize you can't quite remember how to access your pay stub? You're not alone. Many of us navigate the modern world of digital finances, and sometimes those crucial documents like pay stubs can feel a little elusive. Perhaps you need it for a loan application, to verify income for a new apartment, or simply to double-check your deductions and ensure everything is accurate. Whatever your reason, having quick and easy access to your pay stub is essential. Today, we're going to demystify the process of downloading your pay stub from Onpay. We're going to walk through it step by step, ensuring that by the end of this video, you'll be able to confidently navigate the Onpay portal and retrieve your pay stub whenever you need it. We'll cover everything from logging in, locating the correct section, understanding the different options available for viewing and downloading, and even troubleshooting some common issues you might encounter. So, grab a pen and paper if you like, or just get ready to follow along on your screen. Let's dive in and get you that pay stub. The very first step, and arguably the most crucial, is getting yourself logged into your Onpay account. Without this, none of the subsequent steps are possible. If you're an employee, your employer should have provided you with your Onpay login credentials. This typically includes a username, which is often your email address, and a temporary password that you would have been prompted to change upon your first login. To begin, open your preferred web browser, Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Safari, whatever you usually use, and in the address bar type in onpay.com. This will take you to the main Onpay website. Once there, you'll typically see a prominent login button, usually located in the top right-hand corner of the page. Click on this button. You'll then be redirected to the Onpay login page. Here, you'll need to enter your username and password in the designated fields. Double-check your spelling for both, as a single typo can prevent you from logging in. If you've forgotten your password, don't panic. There's usually a forgot password link right there on the login page. Clicking this link will initiate a password reset process, often sending an email to your registered email address with instructions on how to set a new password. Make sure to check your spam or junk folder if you don't see the email in your inbox right away. Once you've successfully entered your credentials and click Login, you'll be taken to your Onpay dashboard. This is your central hub within the Onpay system. What you see on your dashboard might vary slightly depending on whether you're an employee or an administrator, but for the purpose of downloading a pay stub, the core navigation remains quite similar. Now that you're logged in, the next step is to navigate to the section where your pay stubs are stored. Onpay is designed with user-friendliness in mind, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Look for a menu on the left-hand side of your screen or a navigation bar across the top. Common labels you'll be looking for include pay stubs, my pay, employee documents, or sometimes just payroll. For most employees, the most direct path is typically through a section explicitly labeled pay stubs or my pay. If you see pay stubs, click on it. If you see my pay, click on that, and then you'll likely find a sub-option for pay stubs or pay history. Onpay's interface is pretty intuitive, so even if the exact wording varies slightly, the general idea of looking for pay or pay stubs will guide you correctly. Once you've clicked on the relevant section, you should see a list of your past pay periods. This list will usually be organized by date, with the most recent pay stub at the top. You'll see information like the pay period end date, the pay date, and perhaps the net pay amount. Now comes the moment of truth. Selecting and viewing your pay stub from the list of pay periods, identify the specific pay stub you want to download. You'll usually see a clickable link or an icon, such as a PDF symbol or a view button next to each pay period. Click on the link or icon corresponding to the pay stub you wish to view. This will typically open the pay stub in a new browser tab or window, displaying it as a PDF document. Before you download, it's always a good idea to quickly review the pay stub to ensure it's the correct one and that all the information appears accurate. Check the dates, your gross pay, deductions, and net pay. Now that you're viewing your pay stub as a PDF, the process of downloading it is standard for most web browsers. Look for a download icon, which typically looks like an arrow pointing downwards into a tray or a cloud. This icon is usually located in the top right-hand corner of the PDF viewer within your browser. Click on the download icon. Your browser will then prompt you to choose a location on your computer where you want to save the file. It's a good practice to create a dedicated folder for your financial documents, making it easy to locate them in the future. You can also rename the file if you wish, perhaps to something like your name_paystub_8.pdf for better organization. Once you've chosen your save location and confirmed the download, the PDF file of your paystub will be saved to your computer. In addition to downloading, Onpay often provides an option to print your paystub directly from the viewing screen. If you prefer a physical copy, look for a printer icon, usually next to the download icon. Clicking this will open your computer's print dialog box, allowing you to select your printer and print the document. While the process is generally straightforward, sometimes you might encounter a hiccup or two. Let's address some common issues and their quick fixes. One of the most frequent issues is forgetting your password. As we mentioned earlier, the forgot password link on the login page is your best friend here. Follow the prompts, and you'll typically receive an email with instructions to reset it. Another common issue could be not seeing your most recent paystub. There are a few reasons this might happen. First, ensure you're checking after the official pay date. Payroll processing takes time, and your paystub might not be available until the actual payday, or sometimes even a few hours after funds have hit your account. Second, double check that you're looking at the correct pay period. It's easy to accidentally click on an older pay period in a long list. If you're still not seeing it and it's well past the pay date, it's best to contact your employer's HR or payroll department directly. Sometimes, a paystub might not load correctly, appearing as a blank page or an error message. This could be due to a temporary internet connection issue, a browser glitch, or even an ad blocker interfering with the display. Try refreshing the page first. If that doesn't work, clear your browser's cache and cookies, or try using a different web browser. If you have an ad blocker enabled, try temporarily disabling it for the Onpay site. Finally, while Onpay is designed to be user-friendly for employees, if you find yourself consistently struggling or have a unique situation, your employer's HR or payroll department is your primary point of contact for assistance. They have administrative access and can often guide you through specific issues or even provide you with a copy of your paystub directly if needed. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.